Maybe it's fun, fine, maybe it's a movement, but be prepared to lose 80 to 90% of it, and if it's still worth it, then have at it. But the biggest loss of capital here will be the human capital of young men who are sitting and staring at their phone and watching the price of Bitcoin or the price of AMC. And ask yourself, would you be better off taking that 1, 2, or 3 hours a day and working out, trying to form relationships with mentors, with romantic relationships, with people at work, getting great at something so you can be the person on the other side of the trade? The greatest loss in capital here is from young men who are more prone to gambling addiction, who don't understand the markets. I think we are setting ourselves up similar to how there's a ton of young women out there who became very depressed by sitting in their rooms looking at Instagram. Self-cutting and self-harm skyrocket. I think you are going to see an explosion in young male depression, and I think a lot of it is going to be reverse engineered to apps that convince you you're part of a movement or physically addict you to your phone. Ask yourself, would your time staring at Robinhood be better spent somewhere else? That is the real capital destruction that is taking place here.
All right, Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and a few sisters out there. On to the Israelite foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. It's a quick show through the spirit of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua. Listen to this financial expert, so to speak, and sit there and laugh because there's a lot of things to take out of what he just said. And one of the main things when I heard it is like, that's pure bullshit because what they, part of my French, but what they're trying to do with this this whole AMC and what else was it, GameStop and all that, they don't want the people to make any riches at all. All right, and he's basically saying your true attention should be back to filling yourselves and doing the things that really got you broke. All right, and that's how the devil works, man. These rich folks, they don't want the common folk to even make it, even amongst their own. But there was something else that he said that was keen. He said there's gonna be a more suicidal rate in men and women. Because basically, this was just a threat. It's like, listen, man, y'all ain't gonna make nothing. We're gonna take it, or we're gonna shift the market to be for us. All right. The very rich is this whole system is corrupted from the top on down, man. All right. They don't give a damn about their own people. A couple of scriptures, because it's all over the place with this one. It's becoming my favorite now, especially when we talk about these bastards. Sirach 10:2. It says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. So if the officers, the judges are corrupted, the people are going to be corrupted. All right. Now, America is built upon, this land is built upon blood. Robbery, thievery. There's nothing here that's been honest anything, man. Everything that was gotten by thievery. Okay? So if the people are trying to make money like these lower elites are making, the lower elites is proud. They're so proud they don't want to even share their wealth with the common folk. All right? And that shows you how wicked this man is, man. He says, an unwise king destroyeth his people. So this man is unwise. And this is going to start, what you call it, a revolution. Matter of fact, there's an article that was been put in the chat. Let me see if I can get it real quick. The article says, NYPD deploys counter-terrorism unit to protect Wall Street in response to the GameStop protests. And when the GameStop protest started, it was only a few people. Why would they do this for? Because the very rich do not want to share their wealth. All right. And these guys, that's like Brother Shaman was here Saturday, and we was basically talking about how corrupted the these elites are. They so cutthroat. They going after one another. All right. This is a nation that's completely divided. Okay. So what we're seeing right now is a form of what the world would consider a revolution, because the very poor is tired of being treated the way they're being treated, and the richest, they don't want to share their wealth. Okay. It says the charging the bull statue in Manhattan Financial District has become the site of protests amending a wider financial rebellion. Sorry, happening online on Friday. A handful of activists were seen Bowling Green Park posing with the bull and holding a sign said "Tax Wall Street Trades," and a thin band of tape was also placed on the statue's head, and a rear end featuring slogans like "Hold the Line" and WSB, both allusions to GameStop, insurrection against the hedge fund organization by Reddit's Wall Street Bets community. A small fit before the new fearless girl statue, which faces the New York Stock Exchange building. Both the bull and the girl are meant to be symbolize the power of bravery and daring of the city's financial trades. So this is, people are tired of it, man. I don't know what woman they're talking about. I've been there several times, but people are tired of it, man. And this is all showing what scriptures does not lie. Here's it. Scriptures do not lie, man. Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. And we clear cut, we seeing right now, the righteous are not in authority. All right. There's been more uncivil arrests, more misery, more everything that's being displayed right before our eyes. This is truly not the kingdom of heaven. This has been the kingdom of hell, and people finally realizing it. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Let's look up the word mourn. Sign, groan, in pain, or grief. Gasp. All right, mourn of cattle. So these people are in pain. It's a knock. These people are in pain right now. They losing it. They losing everything. Matter of fact, there's another one. Right. Proverbs 29:16. When the wicked when the wicked multiply, transgressions increase. So this whole entire time, these people, wow, there's more. These people has been robbing the poor. All right, and evil been transgression, because why? The wicked are ruling. So what they did was, now I look up the word folly. I'm gonna do another show on it. And the definition, the true definition, the etymology of folly is weak, mentally weak. All right. So Esau has made these people mentally weak. So meaning they just went by pleasure their whole entire life, and this man's been robbing them. So the pleasure that was given onto the people was leading them to what? To transgress more of the laws, and to feel the way that he was feeling, like it was the right feel, but it was never the right feel. So by them doing what they're doing, it's causing great misery for the common folk. Okay? Because that's what's happening. People are getting ripped off. It says 13, the poor and the deceitful man meet together, and the Lord lighteneth both their eyes. You see, which that's what's happening. It's gonna be a revolution, all right. Proverbs 22:16. He that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want. So this man is oppressing the shit out of the poor. Okay? He is showing no mercy. He's preparing for insurrection. But at the end of it all, he's going to lose. Because there's more people than there's these elites. And that's what they're trying to prevent. They're trying to protect themselves. There's going to be a great overthrow for real. But it's not going to be in the term that how Esau is doing it. Amos 9:13, it says, and I'm going to end it off on there. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that the plowman, which is the worker, okay, the people that's out there laboring, so it should be technically should be the laborer. Matter of fact, let's look what it says. It says karash, to cut in, plow, engrave, device, to cut, engrave, plow, to deliver, to be plowed, to plant, plot evil, be silent, be dumb, be speechless, be deaf. And that's the commoners. All right, they have no voice. They can't speak because all your rights is being taken away from you. All right, to be silent, to be deaf, to be silent, to keep quiet, to make silent, to be deaf, shown deafness, to remain silent. So this is a heavy thing. So it says that the plowman, which we know is laborer, but it also means someone that's deaf, that's silent, that can't speak. So you're just a worker. You just take orders. All right? Shall overtake the reaper, the ones that's reaping from the benefit. So it's bound to happen. There's going to be a great insurrection, all right? A real insurrection. Not this thing that they was trying to display that's going to cause the people to lose their voice. And because that's what the whole plot was. It was for people to lose their voice, to lose their free speech. Because that's why Facebook and Twitter took down, everybody was giving each other financial advice, okay? Which is hypocritical because when I believe Robinhood started, it was a internet sensation, an app that nobody had, and they had to spread the word by what? The internet. So this is just a means to end for this man to rip off the people, because this man is showing no particular mercy to anyone, and I'm gonna have to. In fact, he's not even showing mercy to his own goddamn people, because he's so goddamn greedy, man. Okay, and I'm gonna end it off on this. Sirach 14:4 says, "He that gathereth by defrauding his own soul, gathereth for others, that he shall spend his goods righteously." And that's what they're doing. All right, they spend their money on the most dumbest thing that's possible because it's in the powers of their hand, and the Lord has given them that. All right, and it says, "He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods." So if he's evil to his own people, how can he be good to anyone else? And that's what we're seeing. Said there's none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is the recompense of his wickedness. So this is why what the man was saying, all you people that's out there that's on your phone, if you get let down, don't be surprised if a lot of people commit suicide and so forth. This guy is actually telling you he wants you to kill yourself. Don't get rich like we are. All right? Don't be rich like we. This is impossible. I don't want you to be rich like me. Okay? Matter of fact, there's more to the scripture. It says, "And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly. At the last he will declare his wickedness." And that's what you're seeing. Capitalism was a stunt. It was only made for the rich and the people that's related to the top elites to make it. Now it's not made for the average person. They're getting rid of the middle class, man. There's no upper middle class. That class is coming to an end. It says, "The envious man have a wicked eye. He turneth away his face, despiseth men. A covetous man's eye is not satisfied with his portion. And the iniquity of the wicked drive up his soul. The wicked envious his bread, and he is a niggard or nigger at his table." And this nigger, which is the true definition of a nigger, is a so-called white man, and he's showing his true colors. All right, even telling his own people go commit suicide because we're not gonna allow you to get this money. I won't be surprised if people actually made money from this things, and Robin Hood would allow them to get no money out. That's just how bad this thing is, man. All right, this is the worst man ever. So with that being said, I hope you brothers edify. Shalom to the elect of the nation. Shalom.